Someone on here said that we should take off work because this is a historical moment and we're not sure how long it will last. And I agree.
This is the early form of what we Chinese call the Great Harmony Society, 大同社会.
你好! Excited to have you, amazing viewer. Thanks for your continued support. Comfort for Life. I share a compilation of TikTok and the famous Cherished videos for educational purposes. After watching this video, you are going to realize the benefit and the importance of spreading positivity on social media. I will be giving my thoughts at the end of the video. Also, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. Let's have an interaction down there. What do you observe? What do you think? Let us know. Like the video for recommendation, and let's dive into this. Subscribe if you're new here. Don't forget to like the video kindly for recommendation. Appreciate you.
Good afternoon, Xiaohongshu. I'm celebrating today. So I just want to show you why I'm celebrating. Last night, the guy from the computer store, Andre, came over and helped me set up a bunch of stuff. So I have a new computer, which is an Acer, which I understand is made in Taiwan. Lost the show there. We revived my last used in 2022 Huawei as my phone. So it now has my chip in it. So I now have a Huawei phone, which you are allowed to use here. You just can't buy a new one. And I am using the phone that I had been using as a phone is now dedicated to RedNote. So I can sit in my recliner and play with RedNote and have everything all in one place. It's lovely. A couple of other things. I now have DeepSeek on my computer. Yay! And I'm no longer tied to Google. I had a Chromebook before and gone. So I am divesting from Google as much as I can. I also have Xiaohongshu on from the .com on my computer, so I don't have to worry about trying to download it from anybody's app store. What I'm trying to do, and mostly have done, I did get Alipay. I'm not quite sure how much good that does me, but I now have Alipay, so I can pay with my phone if I ever make it to China. I tried to get Youku as an alternative to YouTube, and it won't let me get it because I don't have a Chinese phone number. So at least that's what my understanding was. So if you know something, I am trying to get rid of as much of the Tech Bros stuff as I can. The ones I'm working on now are Amazon. I really hope Xiaohongshu provides a good alternative to Amazon pretty soon. And Google, I'm doing whatever I can to get rid of Google and Meta. Not easy to completely divest from them. So any advice you can give me would be great. Let's see. I think that's all I have notes about. I wanted to thank one of my friends here. We were talking about games, and I really like cooperative board games. And this person, I don't know if it's a male or female, I never do know. Well, I seldom know. Anyway, this person suggested a game called Sky Team, which is really popular now. So I found it and I'm going to order it. And I talked to a friend of mine about it and we're going to play it together. So I'm really excited about that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, I just wanted to share my good news today with you. It's very exciting to me. And I know there's all kinds of stuff going on in the world and we're all just doing what we can do. So I hope you're having a wonderful day and we'll talk again soon. Bye.
Hey guys, Kenny here. Recently, I got this comment from one of my videos. Let me just read the English translation for you. If there really are factors that cause our connections to be lost again, we must remember the love and trust we have for each other at this moment. In the future, if there are defamatory remarks against each other, we can firmly tell ourselves in our hearts, this is not what I saw. You know, there's never a perfect time for me to do this video, but I think I'm ready. When you guys first flooded onto RedNote in mid-January, I missed the initial wave. I was in Malaysia back then, totally clueless of what's going on here. By the time when I got back to China, I figured what a wonderful opportunity this is for me to introduce my home, China, to the rest of the world, even though some of you guys had already left. You can see on my main page, in the past, my videos were mainly in Chinese. I am very, very grateful that I can speak English, so I started to make content in English. There are so many misconceptions about China. When I was studying in the US, even my closest buddies would drop the most random comments about this country like, Chinese people eat dogs, don't they? Or China is not safe for foreigners, right? I was there by myself. It's almost impossible for me to tell them the truth, even though I tried my best to show them pictures and videos of the reality. Here's the thing. It's not their fault. They're just repeating what they hear. This past weekend, I talked to my friend in America about RedNote, and he actually told me he downloaded this app on his phone, but he needed to use reasons such as, I'm learning this Chinese cooking lesson as his excuse. Otherwise, he may be judged by the people around him using a Chinese app. You know, as an outsider, I don't actually know the social dynamics in the American society. I'm pretty shocked, but at the same time, I respect it. Guys, this is why we're here. Even if our time is short, you've seen the real China, the granny squad dancing near the park, or the hole-in-the-wall restaurant that I showed you guys about. The chaos and joy that no headline can capture. This is what matters. So hey, of course I hope you guys can stay, but if you got a dip from RedNote, no hard feelings. I'll just keep making videos and recently...
This is not my usual content, but I feel called to share this with y'all today. I have been on Redbook now for, a couple weeks, and I've had some really wonderful exchanges with the people there and have learned so much about their culture. And I just want to say that we're living at a time that's very, very special. And I am more of a spiritualist. I don't really follow a religion, but I do believe that we are going through a shift in time where we have a collective that is going off in one direction and a collective that is going off in another. And I think we have that choice, and we've made that choice. And if you think about all the changes that we're going through, we are very, very fortunate to be living in this time and in this space, and in a time when technology is uniting us now as opposed to dividing us. And on this particular platform, fortunately, it's still up and we're able to use it, but I've come across people from all over the world now, whereas before the only people I saw were people from the United States. And I typically do videos about ADHD, and I believe that it is a way for us to have a better understanding of the world around us, because we tend to be very hyper vigilant, and we're told that we are neurodivergent. But I don't think that's true. I think we are really more alike than we are different in that way. So, to my neurodivergent friends, this is a time, I think, to be the you that you were born to be and to share that personality, no matter how quirky you have been told that it is. It is the time to share that personality with the world, because we need it. We need it. Instead of making yourself different to fit into the world, let's make the world different to fit us, because you're here for a reason. And there's no saying that God doesn't make mistakes. And that's very true. So be brave and be yourself and revel in your different brain and your different thoughts and the way you show up in the world, because people are so very interesting. And I think we're living at a time when we're going to be seeing a reality that we have never seen before, where peace will be the norm and we will be connected in a way that we have never experienced before. So it's very exciting times, and I am feeling so fortunate to be a part of this, because I was born in the 50s and it was a time of great change, but now I feel that this is even greater. So I want to say I appreciate you all so much and for watching my videos. And let's share ourselves with the world more than we have been, because we're all beautiful.
Hello everyone. This video is long and serious, but these are some true thoughts from an average Chinese person. I don't know how many people truly enjoy the vibe here on Xiaohongshu right now. If you do enjoy it, I can tell you that this is the early form of what we Chinese call the Great Harmony Society. 大同社会. The essence of the Great Harmony Society is that all human beings, regardless of their race, their nationalities, can live together in peace. But right now, it only exists here in this community, Xiaohongshu. What we really need to do is to bring this vibe into the real world. We know that the real world is a mess. Many places are shithole. There's a lot of fighting, wars, misunderstandings, and hatred. But we need to work on that, to fix that together. This is a step that humanity must cross. We need to eliminate the dark energy and unite it to help each other. Because we have to go to the universe, guys. If we keep focusing on how to see resources from others on this little blue planet, the result waiting for all of us will just be self-destruction. 100%. Actually, the master of I Ching in our country, Professor Zheng Shiqiang, once predicted that the world will achieve great harmony in 2069. Many Americans don't know about him. Let me do a quick introduction. He actually successfully predicted the pandemic 10 years ago. He also predicted that there will be no cure. Many people will lose lives because it is a punishment from 老天爷 to mankind. If he is right again about 大同社会 2069, I think that's a near future. Personally speaking, I love the vibe here. The world should be like this. When Ivan Kao left China recently, he said he found his value here in China. But I think each of us should find value in the rest of our lives, which is that we are building a brighter future for our children. A world in which positive energy is in charge. Not like right now. We see negative energy everywhere. Everywhere. I know some people might say, it's hard. From my perspective, it's hard and it's easy. As an old Chinese saying goes, 千里之行，始于足下. For each of us now, we just need to develop a basic awareness that is to truly respect others. This kind of respect isn't just superficial. It's from the heart, the heart. It means truly believing that others are essentially no different from myself. If our mental preparation is so solid, we can defeat our real enemy. Who is the real enemy? The real enemy is the negative and dark energy that has been dominating human society for thousands of years. Guys, I think we should stop that. Starting from our generation.
I actually opened my TikTok account. I just want to keep this channel open, because finally I feel like I'm doing something meaningful, something that's bigger than just myself. And if someday we vanish from each other's feeds, promise me this. You hold on to the China that you actually saw, not the scary stories, okay? And all the best, and thank you all.
Look, I think it's incredible what we're doing here. Americans, Chinese coming together in one social media platform. That's unheard of. That's the first time in history. Two great nations coming in together, joining forces. That's incredible. Canada should ban TikTok too. Can you imagine? Three great nations. And what a great time to be a Chinese person. Everybody wants to be friends with us, especially the Americans. We did it, China. Everyone loves us now. TikTokers, go back to... Never mind. We love you. Stay on RedNote all you want. We're not going to tell you to go back. Oh, this is the Asian heart, by the way.
I'm a little bit emotional right now. Because I just saw an old lady, she posted a video about how she's treasuring the moment talking and connecting with people from China.
I'm having a bit of a moment and I just want to show you guys something. That's me having a hang on, having a conversation with someone in China in Chinese. Hang on. They said, hello, welcome. What are you drinking? Ooh, I don't know why I'm being so emotional. And then I said back, hello, thank you. I'm drinking ice water from an old jar. I'm not a sophisticated person. I'm not college educated. But this was not on my bingo card for 2025. This was not on my bingo card. Suddenly, it's a wonderful time to be alive. In that moment, it's a wonderful time to be alive. So I just wanted to share that.
Mary Jo, you owe me this. Your video is giving me energy. Thank you. Thank you for the pizza making. Thank you for the gardening. Thank you for sharing your beautiful moment talking to Chinese. We're not that different, right? People are people. I don't know how long this is gonna last. You know, we can talk and communicate like this without boundary. We should keep talking. People are lonely. People are longing for connections. I'm talking about for the people who's never been abroad. Like, you know, there are people in the United States who's never been abroad, many of them. There are also like billions of people in China. They've never been abroad. They've never got a chance like a lot of us did. A privileged kid. We got a chance to study abroad. We got a chance to, you know, see the world. We got a chance to make meaningful connections. So like you guys are like the, you know, the first foreigners they see virtually on the internet. That's why people are so welcoming, right? They were like, hi, can I hug you? What is going on? What's up? Despite the fact that, you know, a lot of Chinese, they don't know English that well, but like people are trying. We're trying, okay? Like you guys are trying too. Thank you for using translations. Thank you for trying. I don't know how long this is gonna last. Maybe a few more days or longer. I don't know, but like, I do wish you guys can stay here longer, so we can make some real meaningful connections. That's the meaning of life. I don't know if that makes you happy, but this makes me happy. Like, seeing people talk like this makes me happy. Please use me as your bridge. I'll be happy to serve as your bridge for the, you know, ongoing camaraderies and friendships and stuff. Thank you. Love you. Oh, by the way, I'm Viviana. It's very nice to meet y'all. I am a content creator here. You know, I lived in the States for many years and now I'm in Chengdu for Chinese New Year. So for anyone who wants to come to China or Chengdu, please, please, please let me know. I will be very happy to show you around. Love you. Bye bye.
I'm glad you watched this extent. Thank you so much for being here. Allow me to mention something. Most people don't know why different people come on social media. I remember there was a period in my life where I totally depended on people's validation from social media. You know, this depression, the way it sets you apart from the people who loves you and the people you love. And some people come on social media to look for that, just a simple like on their post, for them to know that they are still worth it, their life still worth it. But when we pour a lot of negativity on social media, we break those people even more. And yeah, I remember there was a time that I was isolated from everyone, and the only thing I could do was to go on social media, do a post, take a picture, post it out there, and wanting to know what people think about me. Because yeah, that's the thing that I saw was fit for me at that time. And this even informs the reason for me to start my YouTube channel. I started a YouTube channel as a way to express myself, express what I feel, express how I feel, express what I was going through. Then later I realized that time was over. I did it for therapy. Just imagine you're doing something for therapy and then you are finding people bashing you. Yeah, you get what I mean. I think you get what I mean. I will get a proper time to speak about this when I'm not speaking in the background, so that I can tell my story like the right way when the right time comes. Thank you for being here. This has been very, very fruitful, according to what I understand social media should be. and allow me to know what you think about this video, because I felt it's necessary for us to be able to change the narrative around social media, going the Shaoxi way, you know, going the RedNote way and do things right. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you.